The TLX has been Acura's best-selling sedan since it was first introduced a few years ago. For 2017, Acura hasn't made any large changes, but it has introduced a new GT package and 3 new exterior colors. In this review, we will be covering all TLXs, including the base model, Technology package, and Advanced package. So let's go ahead and check it out. We are very excited to announce that we are now working with Courtesy Acura here in Lexington, Kentucky. If you would like to check out their dealership and extensive inventory of all the Acura models, we have provided a link to their website in the description. The TLX has the standard Acura key fob. It is quite luxurious with a mix of glass and metal trim. Every model will also have an intelligent entry system. Let's go ahead and check out the powertrain. The TLX can be had with 2 different powertrains. The standard one is a 2.4-liter i4, making 206 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. Our model, however, has the optional 3.5-liter V6, which produces a healthy 290 horsepower and 267 pound-feet of torque. This engine is paired to a ZF 9-speed automatic transmission, while the 4-cylinder model gets an in-house 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Front-wheel drive comes standard for both engines, but opting for the V6 model will give you the option of getting Acura's super handling all-wheel drive system. It's called super handling because it can distribute power between each individual wheel for a more precise and planted feel while driving. Since the 4-cylinder is only available in front-wheel drive, all of the models will get 24 city, 35 highway, 28 combined. The front-wheel drive V6 model will get slightly lower fuel economy numbers at 21 city, 34 highway, 25 combined. Adding super handling all-wheel drive will reduce the highway figure, but keep the same combined rating of 25 miles per gallon. That may have something to do with the idle stop system that comes on only the all-wheel drive V6 models. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the exterior design and features. The TLX was all new in 2015 and set the design direction for the Acura brand. Of course, the signature shield grille is present here, and it is more smoothed out than it is on some other models. Up front, what will really catch your attention are these LED jewel-eye headlamps. These lights are unique to the Acura brand, and they are standard on every TLX. Down here there would be fog lamps on models with the Advanced package. By the way, the Advanced package is only available on V6 models. There are two wheel designs for the two engines. Since we have a V6, we get these 18-inch machine-finished alloy wheels. The 4-cylinder model gets smaller 17-inch alloy wheels. There are 3 other wheels that you can opt for on any model, including diamond cut wheels, which are part of the new GT package. That package also adds a front and rear spoiler and side sill garnishes. The brakes are 12.6-inch ventilated disc in the front and 12.2-inch solid disc in the rear. All models have all-season tires. The mirrors are heated and have built-in turn signal indicators. The advanced model will add both LED puddle lamps and auto-dimming abilities. The Acura TLX is 190.3 inches long, which makes it a little smaller than the Lincoln MKZ, but a bit larger than the Audi A4 or Lexus IS. In regards to safety, the TLX performs pretty well. It scored good on all of the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety tests, with the exception of marginal on the small front overlap test. It does score superior on front crash prevention, thanks to one of the many active safety technologies available on the TLX. Some of the other systems available are listed on the screen. One thing I want to talk about is the Precision all-wheel steer system, which comes on all front-wheel drive models. The system can turn the rear wheels up to 1.8 degrees in either direction. Around back, the styling kind of mimics the front end. The taillights are LED, and they have little cells within them that remind you of the jewel eye headlights in the front. Under the bumper are 2 exhaust pipes. Acura says they are hidden for a more eco-friendly appearance. The TLX has a 17.2-gallon fuel tank. This gets the 4-cylinder model a range of 482 miles, and both the V6 models a range of 430 miles. They do recommend premium fuel for both engines. Now let's hop inside and check out the interior. In our TLX, we've got the ebony leather interior, complemented by high-gloss zebra wood trim, which is standard on every model. There are 3 other color schemes available: Greystone, Espresso, and Parchment. The door trim is composed of high-quality materials, like stitched leather where you would rest your arm. There's some more stitched leather above, and some wood and metal accents here. Naturally, all 4 windows are fully automatic. 2-person memory seats are standard equipment on every TLX, which is a nice touch. Over here is the blind spot information system that comes on the Technology model. These indicators will light up when a vehicle enters your blind spot. A 10-way power adjusting driver's seat is included on all models. It has power lumbar as well. Base models get leatherette seating surfaces, but models with the Technology package and above get Milano leather seats. The cabin of the TLX feels fairly spacious. The windows are large all around the cabin, with the exception of the back being a little small. There is plenty of headroom, but if you want it to feel even bigger, then you can open up the standard moonroof. Most vehicles in this class require you option that on. The materials used in the cabin are high quality. The entire dash area is covered in soft touch plastic with a nice graining. There is nice wood and aluminum trim below that, and on the center console. Fit and finish is great as well. Let's go ahead and start it up via the standard push button ignition. This 2-screen infotainment setup is standard as well, though navigation comes on only Technology and Advanced trims. The gauges are very simple looking, but I think they've got a pretty attractive design. Base TLXs won't get this color multi-information display. It is capable of all the regular stuff and navigation functions when you are using it. Every TLX has electric power steering controlled via this leather-wrapped steering wheel. The steering wheel has lots of buttons like the typical car, but one thing I will say is that the scrolling wheel seems easier to use than regular buttons. Here's where you can turn on and off the lane keep assist. The steering wheel is manually adjusting, and a power one is not available on any trim. Now, as far as storage goes, the TLX has plenty. The center console is deep and has some felt lining. There is also a 12-volt power outlet and an aux jack. Up here is another cubby under the wood trim. Push away the first layer and you have a much deeper area with another 12-volt outlet and a USB. Finally, there is some door storage as well. One of the interesting things about the TLX is the shifter. If you get the 9-speed automatic transmission, you get this futuristic setup. For drive, just push the big D button. Under that is the ISD button, which cycles through the various drive modes. You can also shift manually through the standard paddle shifters. Reverse is engaged by pulling back on this trigger. The top screen will show a backup camera with trajectory and distance markers. You can also switch between 3 views, though a bird's eye camera system is not available. Park is the top button. The mirrors do tilt down to help you see the parking lines. Some other nice features include an electronic parking brake and a brake hold system. It holds the brake for you when pushed, at red lights for example. These buttons control the top screen, which we will look at in a minute. Every TLX gets dual zone automatic climate control. The controls are half on the screen and half on the buttons below it. The temperature is controlled via these high-quality toggles. You adjust the fan speed through the screen. The 3-stage heated seat controls also live on the screen. They are standard across the board, and advanced models gain seat ventilation as well. The base sound system has 7 speakers, but most models will get this 10-speaker 490-watt premium ELS sound system. It has very impressive sound quality. Now let's quickly check out the unique Acura Link system. The system is made up of an 8-inch screen at the top, and a knob at the bottom to control it. A 7-inch touchscreen is wedged in between them. Some content appears on the top, some on the bottom, and some on both. The main function of the lower screen is audio controls. Bluetooth is standard, and you can play, pause, and skip songs straight from this screen. There are a ton of other sources you can pick between, including satellite radio on Technology and advanced models. You also have a Pandora app on all models. The upper screen can do several things, but navigation is probably the primary function. You can zoom and move around easily with the control knob. Pushing the menu button in any section will bring up all of the options for that function. You also get phone support. Your phone contacts will automatically sync over after you enable that. If you would like to see this system more in-depthly, then check out our dedicated Acura Link Tech Help video. A link is provided in the description. You've got an auto-dimming rearview mirror with the new frameless design. Here are your HomeLink universal remotes. You can press the assist button to call emergency services, or automatically if you crash. There is a pop-up wind buffer. Overall, the TLX's interior doesn't stand out as far as styling goes, but it does offer a lot of standard equipment at a price that undercuts the competition. Let's check out the rest of the vehicle. As expected, the material quality continues to the rear door too. The bottom is leather padded. It is soft touch up here. In the rear you'll find 34.5 inches of legroom and 36.7 inches of headroom, which makes it smaller than most of the competition. The seats are pretty soft though. You'll find vents in the rear which are outlined in silver. You do have an assist grip. The headliner is also premium. If you pull down this armrest, you'll find 2 cup holders with a little storage compartment. With the seat adjusted for my 5'8" brother, I do have enough room to stay comfortable. Sliding over this huge hump and getting to the passenger seat is quite the challenge though. Once you get situated, you'll find a little space with the seat all the way back. My legs are almost touching the seat and my feet do feel a little cramped. One thing I'd also like to point out is the headroom. Because the rear window is so small, I feel very claustrophobic and my head is actually close to touching the ceiling. You can open the trunk by using the key or by using the button. Inside the trunk there is 13.2 cubic feet of space, and if you get the Advance it for some reason jumps to 14.3 cubic feet. Once again on par with most of the competition, but definitely smaller than the Lincoln MKZ or Lexus ES. The rear seats do fold 60-40 split. The hinges are covered. The rear of the TLX is great for most people searching this class of vehicle, but if you're looking for a family hauling sedan, you might want to opt for bigger offerings like the MKZ or Lexus ES. The passenger seat is bolstered and is 4-way power adjusting on all models. The dash is soft touch plastic, and below you'll find wood trim. The glove box is decently large and felt lined. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed this detailed look at the 2017 Acura TLX 3.5 Technology SH all-wheel drive. Stay tuned for the pricing information of this particular model, as well as the rest of the TLX lineup. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to come along with us next time as we sample more of the latest automotive delicacies.